Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. The Cavaliers again playing host, continuing their homestand in this one. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with a win. And now we'll see who gets the advantage after they tied at one apiece.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Duncan out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Martin. Then it's Tony Parker. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. Shot clock at 5. And it's James missing. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And the Spurs last season became the first franchise to hire a female assistant coach. A big step, not just for the Spurs, but really for all of the NBA.
San Antonio calls timeout. Well, as Greg was just talking about, the assistant that was hired was Becky Hammon, a phenomenal player for a very long time in the WNBA. And Mark, you know, you and I were talking about this before. She was a perfect assistant.
Yeah, I agree with you, and it might not seem like that big a deal to some, but this was a big-time barrier breaker that the Spurs pulled off.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Here's Parker. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. The pass to Leonard. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Spurs on defense. Smith right side. Kicks it out to Love. Offensive rebound. Lets it go with a three. And James gets it to go on the assist by Love. James has got the first 3 points tonight for Cleveland. Parker kicks to Leonard. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move. And one thing that everybody loves about Coach Pop is his frankness. You get a taste of it in interviews, but he's as honest and straightforward with you as he is with anybody else.
And here is Parker after LeBron James hitting the three. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Love kicks to Irving. This one for three. And another three for Cleveland.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Duncan dishes to Leonard. Aldridge trying to break free. Good D from Love.
Certainly not the dream start they were hoping for, going 1 for 4 early. Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
And that one's good. Parker.
Well, you know, he's not a guy that's just going to settle for pulling up. When he has an opportunity, he's going to take it strong to the hoop.
The drive by James. And here's Love for three. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Detroit Pistons.
Just not a disciplined performance defensively in that game, guys. A lot of...
Look at that. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
In the corner, Irving with it. Fires the three. That's in there. Love with the assist. 8 points for Kyrie Irving. Here's Parker. And another basket for San Antonio.
Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
Here's LeBron. He's got 6. The three-pointer no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
For three, Smith. Cleveland gets it back. On its way from Irving for 2. The three. Another miss by Love.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert. Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Iman Shumpert's checked in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Anderson. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 6. The second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Cleveland.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Channing Frye out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Dellavedova in at the point. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Shumpert against Green. Clock at 6. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long. I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Irving's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Ginobili's checked in. Shumpert with the steal. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Dellavedova, the pass to Frye. Irving against Anderson. Right wing. Three-pointer, Dellavedova. Not this time. His first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Ginobili kicks to Mills. Back to Ginobili. Got a piece of it. And he lobs it up. Dellavedova dishes to Thompson. Shumpert with it. Picked up by Ginobili. Three-pointer, Dellavedova. The kick out to Irving. Drills it from outside. And it's a 12-point Cavalier lead.
It's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, it's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
For the Cavaliers, Love comes in for Channing Frye. And Smith subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Parker outside. And Thompson sends it back. Smith on the wing. He's covered by Ginobili. Spurs trail by 12. Shoots the 3. And so the ball's out of bounds. Shumpert touched it last. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. You take a look at the Warriors. And, of course, there's the Spurs, tied right now. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
That's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And, Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. The Spurs also with the sub. Martin's checked in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Martin penetrating. Mozgov with the block. But they get it back. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court. Mozgov passes to Irving. And stolen by Aldridge. Leonard kicks to Aldridge. Parker outside. Love against Aldridge. 5 to shoot. And he jams it with authority.
And, Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
And, guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. That is his first foul of the game. James checked in for Iman Shumpert. Irving against Parker. Pass to Leonard. Duncan, a screen. Leonard attacking. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And Love gets it to go. 43 seconds left in the first half. Parker against Irving. Parker outside. Pass to Duncan. Shot clock at 5. Martin kicks to Parker. Releases. No good. Some solid defense there from Irving.
And this should be the last possession of the quarter.
Exactly. I'm right with you there, Greg. I mean, no need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter. Make sure you get the last shot here.
Kevin Martin on the wing. And the rejection by Smith. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Here's Leonard. Not enough on that one as it misses. And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
You know, I'm not sure that he can continue to shoot the three as well as he has up to this point. He has been lights out.
You know, sometimes, Greg, you have those nights where the basket just looks twice as large as it is. Grand Canyon size. It might be one of those nights for him.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. They've got Martin. Duncan out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Parker in at the one spot. Smith dishes to Irving. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Spurs trail by 11. Dishes it to Parker. Martin the screen. Parker passes to Martin. That one off the back iron and out.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And San Antonio also making a switch. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Martin. Parker kicks to Ginobili. Back to Parker. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. 11 points for Tony Parker.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Leonard attacking. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. Buries the open three to cap the break. Irving's got 14 points.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And Cleveland making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. Shumpert a screen on Leonard. Kicks it out to James. And a miss there on the triple.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you should miss.
Smith outside to the inside. And the dunk by James.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Leonard with the steal. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. What a month it's been for these teams defensively. The Spurs second.
Well, better protection of the lane the last few weeks, Kevin, has helped them cut down on the easy scoring. They've also done a better job on the mid-range coverage as well, getting to their man quicker and finding ways to clog up the passing lane.
Parker with it. 11 points in the game. It's blocked. Irving kicks to James. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Channing Fries checked in for Smith, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
For San Antonio, they have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Now here's Ginobili. Defense right on him. Can't get it to go. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Kevin, we've got a moment here to take a look at what the Spurs have done as far as NBA stats go over the last month. 4th in free throw percentage. 7th in fewest turnovers per game. And they're in the top 10 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And talking about how consistent they've been at the foul line. So often it's an afterthought, but the good teams find a way to make teams pay for sending them to the free throw line. That's been a key all season.
And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
Free throw good, LeBron. Green, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Spurs trail by 21. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. You take a look at the Cavaliers. And, of course, the San Antonio Spurs. Tied right now. The Spurs have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Cavaliers leading by 19. Dellavedova dishes to James. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material. Oh, nice double pump finish there. Strictly for the fans.
For San Antonio, they have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And stolen by Aldridge. Parker outside. It's hauled in by Fry. Shumpert passes to James. Shoots the 3. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's up. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers lead by 18. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for Cleveland, we've got Kevin Love. Irving is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then it's Thompson, and it's Smith in at the small forward spot. Irving attacking. Three-pointer, Dellavedova. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And the Cavaliers lead by 19. Here's Parker. Shot is off. And Cleveland will come the other way. Irving for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Outside Leonard. Fires for 3. And it's Leonard again missing.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And it's Dellavedova missing. Spurs trail by 19. Leonard attacking. Count that one.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Couple that with just how well they've shot, and they've made this thing look easy.
Timeout called, Cleveland. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Irving for 3. No luck. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Now Martin. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Irving kicks to Dellavedova. All alone. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one. Spurs trail by 18. Aldridge dishes to Leonard. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. James checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. Thompson against Leonard. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Irving passes to Love. Back to Irving. He dishes it to Thompson. For 3, Love. San Antonio with the rebound. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. LeBron against Parker. And James throws it down.
Boy, he wanted everybody in the building to know who threw that one down.
Hanging on the rim is, I guess, one way to do it.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, you want to make sure you don't get teed up from a situation like that.
For three, Smith. That's good.